I am 87 years old, and for most of my life I believed I was a good father, not because I was present, but because I provided. So for decades, I repeated the same comforting lie to myself. I'm doing this for my children. I thought love could be measured in paychecks, that sacrifice meant absence, and that missing bedtime stories was simply the price of building a future. Every morning, I left before they woke up. Every night, I returned after they were asleep, telling myself they would understand one day. When my son had a school play, I sent a gift instead. When my daughter wanted to talk, I promised this weekend, but there was always a meeting. Always a deadline, always a reason, and I never noticed the distance growing, because distance grows quietly. Years passed, they grew taller, their voices changed, their lives filled with stories I never heard, and I realized too late that I was there for the bills, but not for the moments believing, wrongly, that it was enough. Then one evening, after many years, my son sat across from me at the kitchen table, polite, calm, distant, not asking about my life, and sharing little of his own, and when he accidentally called me sir, not dad or father, I felt something break inside me, because, in that single word, I finally understood the truth. My children knew what I did, but they never knew me. That night, after my son left, I sat alone at the same kitchen table, and tried to remember the sound of my children. Laughter when they were small, but the memories came back broken and incomplete, like photographs left too long in the sun. I realized I knew their achievements, but not their fears, their jobs, but not their dreams. And the most painful truth was this: they had learned how to live without me long before I ever noticed. I had believed that time could be repaid later, that love could be deposited like money and withdrawn when needed. But time does not return phone calls, and love does not wait in empty houses. I missed first steps and last goodnights, birthdays and ordinary Tuesdays. And now, all that remained were quiet rooms and polite conversations. And in that silence, I finally understood that children don't remember how hard you worked. They remember whether you showed up, and when you don't, they stop waiting. If I could speak to every parent who is still busy building a life, I would tell them this gently, but honestly: your children are not waiting for your success, they are waiting for you. They don't need perfect plans, expensive gifts, or a future you keep promising. They need your attention while they are still asking for it. Because one day they will stop asking and start living without you. Sit with them when you are tired. Listen even when you think it doesn't matter. Show up for the small moments you believe are ordinary. Because those moments become the memories they carry forever. And when your house grows quiet and your hands grow old, it will not be the hours you spent working that comfort you. It will be the moments you chose to stay. Now, at the end of my life, I understand something I wish I had learned earlier. Presence is the only legacy that survives time. Titles fade, money disappears, and achievements lose their shine. But the moments you shared with the people you love remain alive long after you are gone. When my children remember me, I don't want them to remember my job or my sacrifices. I want them to remember my voice at the dinner table. It would not be my career or my sacrifices. It would be my absence. Because love does not need to be earned later. It needs to be given now. While voices are still young and doors are still open. Soon, my children will stand where I once stood. busy, and distracted, and I hope they remember this not as a story of blame, but as a quiet warning that life does not wait for us to be ready, and neither do the people who love us. I am tired now, and my story ends here, but yours does not. So go choose presents over promises. Choose today over someday, and do not wait until your children know your name, but not your heart.